Child had to get up from him because I heard y'all say, Val, get your butt up and get to walking. Look what they say. Never gonna stop, never gonna stop, never gonna stop, never gonna stop. Okay, let me stop playing. Well, anyway, I put my weights back on. I got on my biker socks and pushed them down. So, hopefully it won't hurt. Say, Val, didn't they tell you to take them weights off? Yeah, they did. So, I'm finna come down here. I'm walking slow because the weight's heavy. I don't know how many pounds these weights here. But you know, I actually had a welch on my in front of my leg, and it was purple yesterday. That's how bad that thing was digging into my leg. Now, if they make these weights so you can wear them and be strong on your feet, why they make them so they hurt you? Let's see how many it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dog ain't got my stick. It's on the porch, y'all. Let me get my stick. Because the first time I don't carry my stick, when you have one of them little bitty yappers want to come out and say, hey, how you doing this morning? I have to knock him in the head. But see, I don't knock him in the head. See, the thing about the animals around here is people talk to them like they're human. And they say, if you don't get back in that yard, that's how they talk to them, child. And so they get back in the yard. No, this ain't gonna work. That leg is still sore where that welch was on. So let me take them off before I even start. Okay, they off, y'all. I tried. Here we go. Here we go. That's what. And if you're disobedient, you end up with a welch on you. That's a whooping. And oh, child, look at him, look at him. Look at your girl walking here. What I was doing, y'all, it took me from Sunday morning, and this is Monday morning, and my video just uploaded probably an hour ago. Now, see, that kind of stuff kind of get on my nerves. Know why I get on my nerves? Because it took that long to upload, and by it uploading, I can't use my phone. I can't watch other people's videos. I can't support other channels. And if I don't support other channels, people be thinking like, look at Val. I go over there and talk to her. I watch her videos, and she don't even come over to my channel. Child. I want to watch videos too. I don't just want to make them. When I get in the house and get through walking, see, I put the editing on there. I put that thumbs up on there. I put that subscribe, that worry y'all to death until you subscribe. And throw me a thumbs up. Well, anyway, when I do that, it don't take that long. But then when I do it and I produce it, as it say, it take like almost an hour to get that thing to just put all that stuff and keep it on there on my video. Okay, when that get doing, and then I try to call myself trying to upload the video, and because I don't have a good signal out here, it just stopped uploading this morning. The video that I talked about yesterday was which was almost an hour long, when I told all my personal business about being a church person. Yeah. And child, I didn't know how to put that on there. And I know Tonya watched one of my walking videos. I didn't know how to let that video go through. You feel me? You know, cause that was talking about, you know, personal stuff. You know, the marriage and let me tell you something. When a couple go through something, the children go through it too. When mom and daddy arguing, the children get that argument too. When mama crying, the children is being tore up on the inside and they crying too. When I hear young folks arguing and the child is running around and they can hear them arguing, or the child is just sitting there looking and the argument be so heated you can't really talk to them right then. Well, when it's over, cause you gotta pick your fights and you gotta pick your moments. The child already hurt by then. So, all you can do is what I did, is tell the child, go on in there and get out of grown folks' business. Go on around here and go on outside and play. Go in there and do this. Go in there and do that. You know, try to get them away from around it, you know what I'm saying? See, because you can't stop that argument unless they look up and look at that child in the face. That may stop them. Well, anyway, you gotta tell them later on. I know y'all going through this, that, and the other. But please, don't try to argue in front of that child. Because if you do, that child will remember that. No matter how small they are, for the rest of their life. You will mark that child for the rest of their life. One memory they won't let go is that memory. Because children, you know, you grow up. You forget what children you went to school with when you went to school. You forget a lot of stuff. I see people and they say, hey there. I'm like, who in the hell is that? And I say, hey, girl, I ain't seen you in a month of Sundays. And I'm like, I'm trying to figure out, did they go to church with me? What church did they go with me? Were they at that church, this church, that church? Oh, child bug trying to flying all around me. And it was like, I hit it with a stick. I hit a bug. And it was like, it was a school member. School. Let me tell you something about school. Do you know how long it's been since I've been in a school? Well, I went to college, so I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about high school, junior high school. Now, high school, I ain't been in high school in 37 years. And you hollering at me, talking about, hey, child. And your ass don't look like you looked when you was 18. Tell me. But they tell me, girl, you ain't changed. But your ass have. I don't know you. And after 37 years, I definitely don't know you. You are not the same person you was when you was in high school. Excuse me. Girl. One time I saw a girl that was friends with one of my daughters when she was little girl. She was about I would say 9 when she was playing with my daughter. Girl saw her as a grown woman and she said, hey, Miss Granville, this is such and such and such. And I'm looking like, hey, Miss. I look the same to her. But children grow up and they look different. I didn't know who she was. And then she told me her name. And I said, oh, yeah, girl. She said, I done got bigger. I done got fat. I said, no, you ain't got big. That stuff, that body wrapping you all in the right places. I said, you done got fine. You done got mature. You done got healthy. You done got, you done got thick. That's what that is. Because she had it all in the right places, honey. And she was looking nice. Okay. I didn't figure out till almost the end of the conversation who she actually was. Because I was thinking she was somebody else that I knew. One of my boys' girlfriends, old girlfriends. Real old girlfriends. And I found out she was one of the girls that used to play with my daughter. Child, and she had kids of her own, all wrapped around. And I said, golly, them your babies? And she said, yeah, them mine. This one, this one, this one, this one. doing? You know, hug the babies. Child. Child. Have you ever seen one of the kids that play with your kids? Now, these cowboys around here. Now, we've been living out here. We ain't went nowhere. These children then went off for maybe, it seemed like a year or two. And they come back, they ain't no children no more. They tall, taller than me. Little boys got muscles on them. They walking around here. You know, they came back to the area. So they riding the horses and stuff. They looking all bow-legged with the horses. I'm like, hey, look at him. Who is this? This is such and such, Miss Granville. I'm saying, what? That's a baby. That's a baby. Child. You call them a baby, but they over 30, honey. You feel me? But that's a baby. Oh, Jesus. They came back home. I'm like, oh, Lord. Look at these children. They done growed up. Bless them, Jesus. Whew. Them babies. What you say? Looking like men. Oh, gracious. I'm laughing at myself, y'all. Them babies were walking out there with the step on it. You feel me? Cowboy hat cocked H dudes to the side. I'm like, look at that. Who that? And then you got another one come out. Let's see how many came back. About 3 different ones. And they all men. You feel me? I'm proud of them. They came back. One a truck driver, but he tried to ride the horses as much as he can. And you know, he do them long distance riding. And then another one, you know what I showed you, that dually in the yard, he came back home, put up a mobile home there. And he checked through the horses every day. Make sure they fed, make sure they exercise, make sure they do stuff like that. But that ain't no paid job. That's just something like, hey, something need to be done. And he the one that's doing it. He a grown man now. And anything we need, he say, Miss Granville, you know, whatever you need, don't hesitate to call. You need something fixed on the house. You need something done in the Granville, which he did build a stand up there for me. And I hug them because they babies. You know, they think of me as a mama, even though they ain't got to be grown men. Now, see, that done registered in my head by now, because, you know, them my babies. They used to play in my yard with my little son, Vincent. And Vincent is 31. So, okay, them babies. He built a stand for me and Willie to sit on during his retirement party. Because, you know, we're having a party in the Grand Villa. Yeah. For y'all that didn't get it on them other videos, Willie is retiring from the city of Montgomery on the 25th. We having his party for his retirement party on the 28th, which is his birthday. And we started the Grand Villa, well, we started the Bones Riders Club, the bike club. I ain't knocking no rock down. Remind me to do too. We started the bike club on his birthday, because that's when I bought him that bike. It was a birthday present, and we started the Bones Riders Club. And he asked about what we want to name it, and because they used to call him Bone, which was short for bad to the bone, I call it Bones Riders. I'm the founder of Bones Riders. Well, anyway, we're going to have that party July 28th. Now, if anybody out there, real talk now, real talk, no bullshit. If anybody out there want to help me throw Will a party, you can support that with my PayPal account down at the bottom. Now, the first time I asked people to help me do that, you know, I was just, you know, throwing it out there. I got 2 people to give since 5 months ago. I got $45. I ain't touched that money yet because I'm trying to get it to build up. And the party is in July. This is June. And so I got $45 from off of YouTube. Out of all the people I know on both channels. Now, I ain't told everybody my story. What's been going on with me buying the meat. And I know people say do potluck. I tried that last year. One family member bought some broiled corn. And we told everybody, cowboys and all. You gotta remember, me and Willie, in which the Bible says the husband is sanctified by the wife. And when I met Willie, he was treated like a stepchild by all his family members when I met him. Kindred spirits are drawn to each other, you know. And you know, I've been treated like a stepchild. I know how that feels. That's another testimonial story. I don't think I'm going to go into it, but I've been treated like a stepchild all my life. And when I met Willie, he was strong, powerful, outspoken, didn't take nothing off nobody. And by that time, when I met him, I think he was driving a big truck. And he had been driving for 38 years on the road. And I was like, all over the United States, even Canada. He went in Canada too. So he's retiring now from driving, because he drives for the city. Where he used to, they didn't put him on the front end loader now. Well, anyway, them people told him, if you get off the road, we'll help you get a job. We just love you. We want you to come back home. That man left that road. It's like none of them could help him. Now see, at that time, I had a job. And when I met Willie, he had came off the... No, he didn't come off the road. When I met him, his truck had broke down. And it was in between, like, getting fixed. He had came off the road later on after we had been together. But anyway, they said if he get off the road, they was going to help him. They was going to, you know, we all family, we all living right here. They was like going to bag him up. We here for you. I'm going to get that one down there, say I'm going to get you a job with the county. That one right there say I'll get you a job with the city. And that one right there just say, come home, we'll help you find something. Okay. Willie got off the road. It was like they never said it. Willie finally got a job at the city. But it wasn't because of them, you feel me? It wasn't because of them going out their way. Because one brother said he had talked to the folks at the city, at the county. And he went down there. Them folks didn't even know who he was when he mentioned their name. Who? No, I don't know him. Because he was... I ain't going to tell his job because everybody know what we're talking about. If somebody of these folks around here looking at the video, they already know by me saying what kind of job he had. But anyway, I ain't gonna talk too much on that because you know I got to live here. Shit. I already been having problems with these folks when I first got here. Because I was skinny. And I dressed like I was from LA or something. They had to get used to that. I was talked about like I was a hoe. Don't understand some folks. I really don't. I was faithful to one man, and I'm faithful to this man. They treated me like I was a ready-made family, and I was again with Willie to help him, to get him to help me take care of my kids. I did want a strong influence on my sons, of course. Willie was not working. The truck was broke down. He didn't even have a job when I met him. And when I moved in with him, after we got to be boyfriend and girlfriend, to keep him from losing his place, and I was renting a house And his payments at his place, since it's a mobile home, was cheaper than the rent that I was renting the house for. And since we had got to know each other, and I felt comfortable with him, and him around my kids and my children seemed to love him right off the bat. So I moved in with him to help pay the bills, so he wouldn't get thrown out of his house. You know, only one person on this street acknowledged that after they had got all in my craw, all in my ass, about this, that, and the other. People talk about me like a dog around here. I think I told y'all about that when I used to do them walking up in the corner. How these people used to treat me. Only one lady, she dead and gone now. She used to stay in that house right there. But this house is another house. She has had a house right there. That baby bought that house that came back home. Well, anyway, she the only one that said, y'all must forget Willie wasn't working. Who you think been supporting him all this time? She said, I'm an old lady. I've been through a lot of things. And I'm watching a lot of things. She said, that gal been helping. That gal been taking care of him. Haven't you seen her in the yard? When Willie would bring gravel home, throwing that gravel, making that road. This road I'm walking on. Willie brought gravel home twice when he was a big truck driver. He told these people out here that live out here that help him throw this gravel. He put some in front of every house, but not in the street. In front up here on this corner, down there where the curve at, in the middle, and down at the end. Don't you know nobody touched it? Willie and I got out here and throw all this gravel with a shovel. And we didn't own no land out here then. Willie was on borrowed land. And because he was on borrowed land and got with me, the land didn't look like nothing. So when a man get a helpmate and bring her into his life, she's supposed to make everything better. You feel what I'm saying? She's supposed to take what he got and make it better. So I was out there putting flowers in the yard, you know, doing girly stuff, you know, making his house a home, because it just was a house. It didn't have no frills around it, no girly girl stuff. And that's another way you can find out if a man got a woman in his house, if you up in his house laying in his bed. Okay, that's a sideline for some of you. Okay. I'll start putting flowers around the yard. I got Willie to pour a slab for a walkway with some Sackcrete, cause you know I wore heels. I didn't wear tennis shoes then. When I put on tennis shoes, I tried to walk and I twisted my ankle. That's what kind of girl I was. I wore heels like that. And so we pulled the walkway, Sackcreted. We the only people on this whole street that had a walkway going to our house. And now that we done moved the house from that spot to way back there, let me show you the walkway. See, we was right on the edge of the road. I didn't like being right on the edge of the road. There's the walkway. Let me see. See, I don't know if you can see that. There's the walkway. And there's some flowers still there from when I was here. And so we moved from right there, because this was borrowed land. Okay. I had him to pull a driveway for the cars. And since we moved it, and right in front of our house, look what the guy did to the driveway. And them trees growed up around it. But me and Willie keeping the grass cut, and his brother. Cause to keep the place looking decent around here. That ain't our land, so we can't tell the man not to put cars right there. But another brother told us when we moved that we should tear the slab up, cause that he was gonna do that. Okay. Now this land right here, when that land became available, right there where our house at, my son purchased that land. The one that was in the military, the one that's in Birmingham. And he gave it as a gift to Willie. Straight up, put signing in Willie's name. Gave it as a gift to Willie. Because the way these people out here treat him. Everybody got a piece of land from the grandparents, except Willie. That's what I mean by stepchild. Miss Ghostin only had 3 kids. This one got a spot right here, and that one got a spot back there. Willie didn't have a spot. He was sitting on borrowed land from one of his uncles that was mean as all get out, and didn't really want him there when I got there. When he got a woman, somebody that'll help him, somebody that, when them brothers, them cousins, and them whorish uncles try to look at her, she let Willie know. But she did it in a way to not make him fight. You know, I said, he coming over here mighty late and you ain't at home. Tell you such and such and such that I'm not going to answer my door after 10. If he had something to say to me when I was out there in the yard planting them flowers, they could have said it to me then. See, I'm not used to this kind of stuff. You know, I'm a city girl, so I'm not finna open my door. That's when he had started on the truck and he had got back on the road. Thought your girl was a hoe. So I said it like that. And he called him and said, you know, you ain't got no business going. That girl ain't gonna open that door for you. Well, I was just wanting to say she act like she's scared. Well, I just wanted to tell her this, that, and the other. Well, tell her the next day. And we didn't have a phone in the house, so I had to go up to Willie's mama's house and use the phone to talk to Willie when he got off the road. When he was on the road, rather. Because he would call me on a certain time, and I would walk up to her house and talk to him on the telephone. You know. That's how that went. And then he told me to get his brothers to take me to the store. Because at that time, your girl was still doing that time of the month thing. And I didn't have a vehicle. This is what I'm telling you about not having a car. Not having a good running truck. We got that after he got off the road. So, that time of the month, instead of me bothering one of them, I used tissue until Willie sent some money home. Because by that time, I think I wasn't working no more. When I needed a ride, because I ain't have no ride, I ain't have no car. My car had broke down when I met Willie. That's how we met. My car broke down. That's another story. So, I was like, I'm not gonna get in the car with them guys, and my man is not in town. You know, I came from a holiness church, and when you go in a holiness church, they say, now I'm telling you how strict my pastor was at that time. He say, if a woman get in the car with a man to keep down confusion, get in the back seat. That's the kind of church I came from. You didn't want nobody say you sitting in the front seat all snuggled up with pastor or deacon or somebody or a brother in the church. If the brother picking you up to take you somewhere because you need some help or you need to go somewhere and you ain't got nowhere else to go, get your behind in the back seat and go on with your game like that, like a taxi. Child, that's what kind of pastor I'm telling you about from that first church. And when we first started out, we wore dresses only. We didn't wear pants. And we didn't wear no makeup. None. So that's the kind of church I came from. Okay. And that's the kind of church I got wounded in. Now they let the girls wear makeup. And they let you think they can wear pants to church. Because it's a new day now. Okay. And we wore them big hats. And them fancy dresses to church. Them that can afford it. And I ain't talking about your girl. I got me a hat every once in a while. But anyway. I'm like, I ain't used to that kind of craziness. I need me a car. I need me something to ride in. I ain't used to that junk. Then they had cars in their yard. He had an old Chevrolet. One of them had a whole Chevrolet. It was a, I think that was a Chevy. It was a, what was it? You know how them long cars that, no, not a Volkswagen. What is that? It looked like a limousine, but it's got a long back. It ain't no limousine. Station wagon. Station wagon. I think that's what I'm trying to say. They don't even make them damn things no more, do they? Well, anyway, his brother had a station wagon. Willie asked to buy it. He said, "No, I ain't ready to sell it right now. Don't you know, I think a guy put a fuel pump or a thermostat on his car he driving every day, and he paid him with that station wagon." His wife had a little silver car, a little bit of compact car. He asked to buy that because I ain't had nothing to drive. He said they weren't gonna sell that. She sold it to a co-worker, and they wrecked it the second month that he had it. That man with that station wagon, he ran it down so that he tore that up. See, that kind of stuff like that, when you're dealing with family, it's real hurtful. Real hurtful. This gravel coming up to this house, we threw it with a shovel, both of us. Now, this gravel got clay dirt up on it. We threw that with a shovel. Me and him. I was a city girl, but I wasn't scared to work. Look behind me. Look how far that is. All that by hand. All like him by hand. Look at him. All back there in the back where they live at. By hand. Look how far I'm walking. By hand. And at the time, before we came out that driveway, we didn't own none of this, and we throwed this by hand because we was living on borrowed space. But we throwed all this by hand because we lived on borrowed time. And we were being faithful over few things, and God make you ruler over many things. All this by hand. I'm just showing it to you, y'all. I'm still walking. I'm showing it to you, y'all. I'm showing you the labor that went into this place. And a matter of fact, I ain't gonna show the house, but that driveway right there, because Willie had to turn his truck around, bag up and turn his truck around, we throwed that. We made somebody else a driveway because he had to bag up that big truck and be able to turn that big truck. And you know what? Them people living in the house didn't help us throw now grain of dirt because you had to put that red dirt down. Now rock. Me and Willie did that. Yeah. I'm just saying. I don't know why I'm saying this. I guess I'm saying this to y'all. If you got family problems, you ain't the only one, child. You got in-law problems. You ain't the only one, child. You ain't the only one. And if you are being tested, now it's a way to tell your man without making your man fight. You know that, man. You know the Bible say dwell with the man according to knowledge. If it don't need to be said, and you can get that Negro told, you get that Negro told, and that be that. And you say, you know, if I tell him, he gonna get in your ass. You come to me like this one more time. See, I don't even know what made you think that I was approachable. I don't know what made you think that you can even fix your doggone mouth to even talk to me like that. You got the wrong one. You need to get out of my face. Matter of fact, I don't appreciate it at all. Your girl ain't never been no hoe. You call me a many of things. One thing I ain't gonna mess with is a married man, because I've been there, done that, because it happened to me. I never hurt another woman the way I was hurted. Never. And know it. If he lied to me and tell me he's single and I found out he married, I may kill him with this stick. Now with all the crap I went through as a wife, let somebody trick me like that. God will have to help me. You know how you say that some of them you'll go to jail for. Lord, you're going to have to help me. I know you'll be with me right there in jail. I may have to hurt him. Hell. Cause me to sin. Messing around with your dumb ass. Child. They out there, y'all. They are out there. Oh, we broke up. We ain't together no more. We having problems right now. I don't think we gonna make it. The woman at home pregnant. They having problems. Only thing is she got that belly and he want to rub up against a flat belly. It's trifling as hell. That's what that is. Woman carrying your child. Bringing life into the world. Let me knock some of these rocks down. And twist hands. I really didn't know men were that bad, girl. I ain't know men was that trifling. But see, God showed me some things so I can be able to help somebody when they come crying, when they talking to me about certain things. You know, people that came to me and told me, Miss Granville, I was a young child. I could tell the child looked thrown away. You know what I'm saying? Because I hadn't been thrown away, you know. I had a mom and dad. This child got a mom and dad. Well, at the time, she was like junior high school. I kind of watched her a little bit growing up. And she would come to my house, sit on my couch. And she would talk to me about some things. And then, because of the way she looked, she was like an introvert. I used to be an introvert. So I kind of knew already. The Lord gave me a little insight. Picked on some of the vibes that she was throwing off on what she had went through. Because I had been through some things myself. You know, you can spot a person that done been through some things. And men can spot a person that done been through them things. If they them kind of men that'll prey on young girls that done been through some things. Well, anyway, I talked to her. I encouraged her. I told her a little bit, not everything. Hell, I ain't want to scare the girl. Cause if I told her everything that I have ever been through, girl, it'll curl your dang on hair. You feel me? So I ain't want to curl her hair. I just want to, comb it a little bit. So what I did, I told her one thing that happened to me. Because I felt like that was the thing that needed to be said at the time. And I told her, I said, no matter how bad things are going right now, I say you're smart. You might not think you're smart because of the way you're being treated. You might not think you're able to make it because of what people are saying to you. I ain't telling you about the part that I told her. But then I said, you can make it. I said, things are going to change. I said, look at my life right now. Look how I'm living right now. And I've been through that thing. I done made it through that thing. I said, you see Willie? I said, he a good man. I said, you know that. And Willie was driving trucks by then. I talked to her. I encouraged her. I said, just stay in school. You're going to make it out. No matter what's going on in that house. Get your lesson. Because that's going to help you make it when you get out that house. So what she did, she got her grades together. That she can. Because people make you think you're dumb when you're in school. And you're going through things. And you can't grasp everything right then. Because you got so much shit going on in your life. Okay. That girl left school and went into the military. She came back on leave one time. She came to my house. She hugged me like she was my child. See, things had got better for her. She saw a way. And she said, the things you said to me years ago. She said, you don't know how much you encouraged me. You don't know just that conversation has got me where I am today. Okay, she finished her tour. Because the military, they end up going to war after that. So she finished that war tour. And when she left that war tour, she took a class driving big trucks. Willie used to drive a truck. That girl came back down here and said, I got my driver's license. What you talking about? I got my CDL. I said, you got your CDL? She said, yeah. She said, to see how y'all was doing and Willie driving a big truck, seeing the world. See, I done been to Vegas. I done been to California. I done been to New Mexico. I done been... I have traveled because of Willie. Excuse me. I have went places that I never thought me as a child, an introvert, would ever leave Montgomery, Alabama. Yep. And I've been there several times. Not just one time. In that truck. Riding with Willie. And we stopped in the places too. Because we, stopped at the truck stops. I gambled in Vegas. I got that experience. I went to museums. When I saw mummies. And, all kind of stuff. Well, anyway. That child came back and said she had that CDL. I hugged her. Willie hugged her. She still hadn't had no kids. And she can travel. So what she did, she got a partner when she went on this job. Because she got with a company where they tag team drive. That's what you call that, tag teaming. So she would drive so many 100,000 miles. No, 100 miles. And her partner would drive so many 100 miles. And they doing that thing. Then we went to Walmart one day. And she had parked her truck in the parking lot at Walmart. Further down, at the end, where ain't no cars, don't no cars be parked here. And me and Willie had got off the bikes. Finna go into Walmart. She came running up to us. This such and such, hey, how y'all doing? She didn't have to say who she was, child. She gave me and Willie one of the biggest hugs. See, they was making a stop, resting, before they go probably to Florida, somewhere like that. Cause me and Willie used to stop here on our way to Florida. But I'm just saying, I gave my testimony yesterday, and I didn't know if I should put it out there like that. And I'm telling y'all a little bit more about me living in this neighborhood. I don't know if I should put it out there like that, but it's out there. Yeah. The reason I put it out there like that, because of that young girl that I told y'all about. That young girl, that my conversation helped her. By me talking, it made her life better. By me talking, she didn't get on drugs. By me talking, she didn't let guys use her, and she became a lady of the streets and thinking she can't do no better. Yeah. Sometimes you got to stop being so holy and stop being so self-righteous and stop being so mean that when kids come into your house playing with your kids, you should be able to look at the situation without calling the police, without putting that child on the spot. If the police was necessary, she would have did it herself, but they would have took everybody out of her house. All the other kids. Kids would have been in the street. Family would have been separated. And she would have never seen them no more. See, sometimes I don't even know how to say this, because I don't know if it's right. I don't know if it's right. Because I was shut mouth about some things that should have been called police on. I don't know if it's right. But we black people in Alabama, black folks don't tell the police everything. Stuff happen in black communities, and you don't call the police on everything that happen in a black community. You just don't do that here. That's why there are no statistics on black people or when the parents messing with the kids. There's not really no big thing in the news, and there's nobody got no documentation on how many black kids have been molested by their uncles, their cousins, by their daddy, by their mama, by their auntie. There's not any statistics on that in the black community, because black communities got the shut mouth on it. Black communities can't trust police. Black communities can't trust white folks, because when you go to these places, that's the only thing you see in Alabama. White folks controlling black houses. So, and then you're taught when you're growing up in Alabama to be scared of white folks, because they don't mean you no good in Alabama. And all my white subscribers, babies, I ain't talking to y'all. If it ain't you, it ain't hit you. But if it's you, say ouch. It just hit you. And if you agree with me, say amen. And if you don't know nothing about that, say oh well. And we're going to keep it moving. I ain't talking to y'all. I'm talking about me and the white folks here. Okay. Can't tell them everything. They won't run through your house with a regular vacuum cleaner. They'll run through there with a Hoover and suck everything out. The good and the bad. Yeah. Ain't gonna talk too much more on that. Unless some of y'all know what I'm talking about. And you give me a amen. Can't tell everything at one time. That's something for another conversation, y'all. That's something for another conversation. I'm just trying to tell you, you ain't going through this thing by yourself. You ain't the only one that didn't tell it till you got to be a teenager. You ain't the only one that didn't tell it until you got to be grown. You ain't the only one that didn't get an apology until you looked at that face in a casket. But you know what the Bible say? Stand still and behold the reward of the wicked. You see what happened to them kind of folks. You see how God tear them down to a piece of bread. You see how they suffer before they leave this earth. Because God said He gonna let you see that. So don't you be discouraged out there. Stand still. You gonna see it before you leave this earth, what's gonna happen to them folks. You gonna see how God drag them down till they can't even feed themselves. Or they wish they can eat and they can't even hold it down. You gonna see that. Or you gonna hear about it because you don't want to be all up in their face. And then you're gonna look down on them if they don't never apologize to you. Yeah, you're gonna see that. See, everything don't happen in the house. Some things happen in the neighborhood. Some things happen by other family members. You know. But then the folks in the house get blamed for what the folks outside the house do. And your whole house gets tore up. But then I ain't gonna say that. Because this a new day. This a new day. Things happen different now. They had an old lady. Things don't work the way it used to work. But they done lived a life. They done lived a life. And black women have been through a lot. They just don't tell their business. You feel me? Black women know how to hold their head up high and their back straight, their shoulders back, and walk with pride. Walk like the queen that she is, regardless of what's happening in her life. She can walk like royalty. That's the black women I know. You hold your head up, darling. You square your shoulders back. And you walk. You walk. Walk like the queen that you are. When they call us queen, baby, they ain't just saying a word. That's what we are. We are a royal priesthood from a chosen generation. And we walk. We walk. We walk with pride. We walk with dignity. We hold our head up. Nobody can make us feel lower than dirt because we are not lower than dirt. We are the chosen. Know that about yourself. You're going to be all right. Get all the education you can. And when you feel like you can't do no more, do some more. When you feel like you can't make it no more, stand up and walk another step. Hold your head up. Where you say, well, I ain't do good this time. You ain't dead. You ain't out. You ain't knocked down for the count. Shake yourself off. Shake yourself off. Stand up. Get them grades. Get that certificate. Get that job. Take care of you and yours. If you got to buy your time, make a plan on how you gonna take care of this stuff, how you gonna get out of this situation, make a plan. And don't let nothing in this world stop you from achieving your goal. Nothing. You say, I'm gonna do this. If I got to walk with my head up, my shoulders back, my back straight, if I got to walk, I'm gonna walk. If I got to catch the bus, I'm going to catch the bus. But I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. And nothing on this earth is going to stop me. Make up your mind. Make a plan. You ain't got to leave right now. Make a plan. When you leave, you got a way out. You done made that plan. You done made that plan, darling. And then you'll be able to go back to that place that looked like a hole in the wall. And you done made it. You got your own kids. You got your fine house. You got your cars. You got your garage. You got all of these material things. And you done went back to that neighborhood. After you done achieved your goals. You done went back. Yeah. And then you see how far God has brought you. You see the miracle that God has made in your life. And then you say, well, you know what? I remember when this old lady told me this on a video. Now, she didn't have to say nothing, but that was meant for me that day. I needed that. I appreciate that. Thank you, Lord. Give me the strength when I don't feel like getting up, God. Give me the strength to get up and go. God, when I don't feel like studying, give me the strength to get up and study. God, when I don't understand, God, open up my understanding. God, give me wisdom. God, give me knowledge. God, just give me the words to say when they ask me a question. God, fill my heart. Fill my mind. Creating something in me that is going to be new, that I can make it through this life. God, Father, in Jesus' name, I receive it. And I thank you for it. This is the day that the Lord has made. I will be glad and rejoice in it. Bless the Lord, O my soul, all that is within me. Bless his holy name. I will give thanks unto the Lord, and I will make known his deeds among the people. I ain't talking about those deeds. I'm talking about God deeds. How God has blessed me. How God has showed me that I can do it. And this is Val. This is how you do it. I need to get off this thing. I need to cut it short. And I will talk to all of you beautiful people on the next video. Don't forget. Don't forget. Don't forget. Don't forget. Don't forget. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button. If you want to help me make Willie Party one of the best that I've ever had, PayPal is in the bottom. And I would appreciate any and everything that you're able to do for me. And I want y'all to really think on that thing, because some things can happen that I hadn't spoke on yet, which I may speak on and I may not. But thank y'all. Thank y'all for visiting me every day. Thank y'all for walking with me every day. Thank y'all for just allowing me into your life for this 1 hour. I appreciate you. And this is Val with This Is How You Do It. And I will talk to all you beautiful people on my next video. Bye-bye now. Let me touch it.